Imagine you're in a meeting and suddenly, bam, you're thrown out of a window. Sounds crazy, right? But in 1618, that's exactly what happened. And believe it or not, it didn't just stop at a dramatic scene, it actually kicked off a war. Let's talk about the Defenestration of Prague. In 1618, tensions were rising in Bohemia, a region that was part of the Holy Roman Empire. The Catholic Habsburgs rulers were enforcing their religious agenda, and the Protestant nobles were fed up. So, what did they do? Well, they took their frustration to the extreme. Two Catholic officials were summoned to a meeting at Prague Castle, but instead of a polite discussion, they got a rude awakening. The Protestant nobles, in a shocking act of defiance, threw these officials out of a window. Now, here's the crazy part. The officials survived. They fell from a 70-foot window but landed in a pile of manure, which, believe it or not, helped cushion their fall. And while they probably had a few choice words after that experience, they claimed angels had saved them. Or maybe it was just some really lucky manure. Either way, the dramatic moment became a symbol of the deep rift between the Protestant and Catholic factions in Europe. But the defenestration didn't end with a couple of officials getting tossed around. The violent protests sparked the Bohemian Revolt, a rebellion against the Catholic Habsburgs. And that revolt, well, it snowballed into the 30 Years' War, a brutal conflict that would rage across Europe for decades. So, the next time you're angry at someone, remember, throwing people out of windows might sound like a dramatic statement, but it's probably not the best way to handle things. Who knows? You might just end up starting a war.